Hi angels, welcome back to my channel, my loves. So today we are going to be doing your career messages. We're going to be doing a pick a card to see what is happening in career, what's coming towards you, the opportunities. So please subscribe, like and comment. Check my description. I do have prices via my website as well as on my socials. I would love for you guys to come forward and connect. So moving into the decks, we are going to be doing again 3 decks. I find it very much easier to do so. So if you haven't done a pick a card before, it is just picking whichever deck you are being called to, and then that will be your reading using those cards. So let's go ahead and see. For pile 1, we're going to do the Essential Tarot. For pile 2, the Light Seers Tarot, and for the pile 3, going to be the Influence of the Angels Tarot. So take a second to just use your intuition, whatever deck's guiding you. Pause the video if you guys need more time. Okay, amazing. So we are going to just jump straight ahead. I do feel like pile 1, you need to do some kind of cleansing here, okay? I'm also seeing a lot of balloons being released here for you. Let's just cleanse out a bit. So your angels are saying freedom at the moment, yeah. I also feel like greenery or the earth is very significant for you, pile 1, okay? I do just get this vibe of you are building something for yourself, whether it's a community, whether it's just a place where you guys feel you can really connect. There's something here about this vibe, okay? Something here about building a community. So let's go ahead and see what is happening here in career for you. So your spirit guides are showing me, pile 1, that you need to be really honest with yourself. There could be some hidden deception here around you about your life, and I feel like it is self. I'm not saying there is not deception around you regardless, you know, with other people, but I feel like in terms of self, this is about you, yeah? I am getting a lot of the Eye of Ra here. So, you know, there is a chance here for new abundance, new sunlight to really pour into your life. But I get this self-evaluation is a lot of shadow work about where you want to be in career. Maybe you've been in a very healing time, okay? You have love here. You've been in a very healing time around career, trying to really create a garden in maybe places you don't want to be. I feel like you are really trying to connect with a lot of your manifestations. Like I said, you could be on a very strong spiritual journey. The journey hasn't always been easy, is what your spirit guides are really saying. Things are really pouring in. Like I said, community, absolutely. So right now in career, there is a space where maybe you don't feel acknowledged, or you are really holding yourself back in some way. I do feel like you need to set something free here in order to see forwards. It could be like a lot of security. Maybe you are searching for abundance. You're searching for some place where you feel safe. But I do feel like it is about yourself. How do you feel about you? Yeah, I think the main message here in career for you is that even though you may not be in a place where you feel very whole or you feel very centered, you know, there is still a lot of wisdom here. And I feel like the security that you could be searching for actually comes from within. Some money and, you know, even just your purpose in career is not gonna bring you this sense of peace. It's not going to bring you this sense of happiness. Happiness is really created in what you pour in. And I feel like if you're in a place where you're trying to recreate a space, or maybe you're trying to just create something new where you feel loved or you love what you do in career, it is going to need you to take a second to evaluate, how can I pour this into myself, you know? I think the place that you're in right now has a lot of messages. It has a lot of divine wisdom, but it's you that needs to maybe listen to that again, it's almost like the messages here. Listen, the thinking man, you have the energy to heal yourself here, or you have the energy to really pour into self. Again, you guys have appreciation here. Okay, that's what fell on the floor. You have attachment. So I feel like, again, it's this energy of like healing yourself first. I also feel like, you know, you have a lot of ideas, or you're on the right path is what your spirit guides are really shouting to me. But there is something in your life that you're restricting yourself with. Again, if it's looking for money or looking for a place where you can escape, this needs to be healed. You need to understand, you know, what your fears and worries are, what you're running from, what you are still attached to. Are you attached to a foundation, or, you know, is there something that is holding you back in terms of career? Some of you don't appreciate your own gifts, or you don't see the beauty in yourself. And I feel like if you want to create a garden, you have to really love what you do in career. You have to really be willing to see new things, and really understand your own gifts, actually. Okay, you could be searching for something outside of yourself. You are working really hard, overly working for some of you. I do see the energy of collaboration here is actually going to bring you a lot of financial freedom. So what is the energy here? What are you doing right now in career? Let's take a look. What are your gifts? So I feel like you're in a place of movement. Some of you have just lost your job recently, or you've really been let go of a workplace. Again, this could even be friends. Maybe you've decided to go off alone with something. I feel like the changes that have happened for you recently, they were expected. I feel like you could have almost chose these opportunities, but it almost feels to me, Pearl One, like it's almost like it was expected, you chose the decision, but you didn't expect the amount of changes that were going to come with it, if that makes sense. It's like, yes, you expected things to come crumbling down. You expected you know, to have to work harder, you know, maybe save a bit more money, but whatever you have left, or whatever you got taken away from, even if it was a community of people, maybe you lost your job here, you didn't expect how it was going to make you feel. And I feel like you've been left with a lot of these feelings. Am I good enough? Like, you know, is what I'm trying to achieve working? Like, am I going to make it? You are kind of almost doubting yourself in a way. But I want you to know everything is on the right path. Again, ships are coming in. You are moving in the right direction. But I feel like the way that you are feeling right now is because you were really dealing with a lot of these surface level emotions or subconscious blocks that really had to be rid of. You know, the Six of Swords always reminds me of, you know, again, natural symbolism in the Six of Swords is being in a boat with a lot of swords in it, but those swords are eventually going to create holes. And I feel like this is what it is. In career, you had a lot of holes, you had a lot of self-doubt, you had a lot of lack. Okay, maybe you don't feel like you could do something. I almost get some of you could have your own business here, or you want like something. Even fashion is coming up for me. You could be doing something in the public eye, or you're really trying to pursue a new foundation, but you're almost in a place where you're like, okay, I know I can do this, but like, how long is it going to take? So I feel like right now your career messages, Part 1, are about really understanding your level of work and your level of self-worth. Again, the horse here is reminding me of a lot of this negative self-talk, or this negative self-viewing. Some of you are seeking validation from others, or it's almost like whatever new venture you are trying to move through, you're almost saying, okay, actually, should I go back to working a normal job? Should I go back to retail? Shall I, you know, save more money? It's almost like there is something here that you're looking for that is stable, but the line of work that you're in isn't about being stable, it's about being free. So it's not going to look how your old job looked, it's not going to look how you once felt. Maybe you had a lot of money in your old job, but you know, now the energy here is about really finding your happiness. And some of you, there is going to be a community of people. This could be a soul family that you're going to meet, other creators, even other people doing your line of work that are really going to help you see the beauty of the journey that you have chosen recently. So I want you to know, whatever you're trying to do, you are going to get the recognition. You will have to work a bit harder. It just is what it is. Some of you could be trying to juggle both. Maybe you are doing something that is your own, but then you also have another job. You are going to have new opportunities coming in. What are your opportunities? Some of you are really going to discover new talents. Some of you, there are going to be old talents here, okay? I do feel like there is a new adventure starting for you. New ideas are coming towards you. New projects are happening here around your career. But I feel like you are really holding yourself back. So this is about building up confidence again. You're in a place where you're starting again. You're going to need to build up confidence in this new venture or this new lifestyle that you're choosing in terms of work. Because it's like, if you don't believe in yourself, then what was the point of moving from the previous location? Even if you didn't choose to move, it's like there has to be something that you're passionate about, or that you're willing to put the time and effort into. But maybe your mind or this energy of wanting to rush is really stopping you. It's going to be a slow process, because you're not only building yourself a new career path, but you're building yourself something that you're generally passionate about, okay? I do feel like you may have to let go of this energy of stability. Money is going to be in flow with you. Like, it's going to work in your favor, but there is something here about changing up the pattern of the way that you're dealing with money, the way that you view money. Yeah, it's almost as if as soon as you start to believe in yourself and you put the work into seeing yourself as talented, seeing yourself as being recognized, really accepting the new phase of career that you are choosing, that's when things are going to start to pour in. But if you are not, and you are constantly looking for this energy of security with money, with stability, then it's going to cause you to have these doubts. It's going to cause you to be in the same cycle. It's just a different job, So I do feel like you're advised here. Yeah, I do feel like you need to stop holding yourself back. Let go of the worries that you have around money. Now, this may be going back and looking at, why does money worry me? Why do I feel this need of needing security? Some of you are lacking a lot of emotional support towards yourself, and you do need to really connect emotionally. I do feel like manifestations are on the way, or you're needing to connect with a lot of your manifestations. But at the same time, again, this energy of like shadow work coming in, all is going to be revealed about yourself. You are in a phase of learning new things about yourself, learning how you really move forward with this new career opportunity. And whatever you're in search for, even if it's a brand new job, you are going to need to really look at things differently, okay? Heal differently is what I'm seeing, but it is going to open up for you. I do feel like connecting with your dreams is very important. And lastly, part one, I am going to say that you need to let go of the past. Whatever past job that you've left, whatever part of your life is no longer working in Korea, you need to leave behind. You are going to be letting go of old emotions. This could even go to childhood, adolescence, how you have been taught to deal with money, to deal with job security. Everything is going to change here, because you can't do things the same way anymore, okay? I love you. I hope that was helpful. Let's move on to poll 2. Hi, poll 2. I do apologize. I did have a bit of a break after poll 1. So the camera angle may have changed a little bit. But let's get started with what is happening for you in Korea. What is happening for you in Korea? I want to say that your spirit guides are showing me a net here, okay? They're showing me almost like a goalpost. I feel like there is a lot of goals that you wish to achieve. I am actually seeing a lot of the beach here. I'm not sure if your career opportunities are abroad, or maybe you have some kind of goal abroad. What is the energy here for poll 2 in Korea? What is happening for them? Yeah, I feel like poll 2 strongly, you are going to move in a situation, whether it's career or whether it's physically, like there is a move that is going to come for you, and it's going to be very transformative. It's almost like you're moving throughout a location, or you're going to be moving from a job even. Listen, focus. It's like the leopard is not in its natural environment, you know. So you are going to move, I want to say, in the next 3 months, for some of you 4 months. I do hear the number 6 as well. Even maybe by next June you will be moved, if not physically, in terms of housing, in terms of where you're currently residing in life. I do feel like career, you are moving jobs, locations, take it however it resonates, but you are moving in a brand new direction. And I feel like it's gonna be uncomfortable. So it could come from a situation where you feel you were forced to move. You know, at the moment, collectively, there is a lot of people leaving family homes, but you are going off alone, and you are really in search of something. You're in search of a new home, or spirit is really trying to show you something new in career here for you. Yeah, again, some of you, abundance has been very limited at the moment for you. You know, the grass seems very overgrown here, so maybe you were long overdue this energy of creation. Okay, you have adventures here as well. Yeah, you're overdue this energy of abundance, creation, prosperity. Again, you've been feeling very left out in the cold, especially with that snow in Korea, but it is coming in. But I feel like in order for this to happen, you are going to have to leave, again, your environment. You're going to have a career change here. Some of you, like, it's my hair is kind of feeling itchy. And this is like direct wisdom. So I feel like it's almost like it's in your mind already. You have some kind of idea where you're going. Even if you don't, you're going to start to think, okay, what do I want to do? Where do I want to go? And for some of you, again, you're not even going to have that opportunity, because the change is going to be so profound. It's going to be so quick, you're not even going to see it coming. But I feel like it is going to be a part of your dreams. This change card reminds me of Inner Child. It always does. It gives me that kind of, what's that animation? Happy. I'm actually seeing happy feet for some of you. I'm also seeing up is what I'm seeing, okay? So it's like that vibe of like happiness, and maybe even the meaning to your life. The meaning to your life is changing. I do feel like this is going to be fast changing energy though. It's almost like I see spirit literally pull you into this energy. You are going to need a lot of strength coming up around career. So I feel like right now a lot of you are very ambitious, pole 2. You have an idea, you have something that you really have set your eyes on, or when this opportunity comes, it's going to take a lot of this strength and this courage. I feel like some of you may not even know what your gifts are. This is something that you are very much like invested in. I want to say like your talents. Big Leo energy. You could even be a Leo here. I am hearing Gemini, Libra, Aquarius for some of you as well. But it's like you are very talented, or you are very gifted with your ambition. So you could have always had a huge ambition in life, and maybe you're at the point right now where it's like you're very unsure about your power and your confidence. And I feel like this is what you're coming into, this assertion, or this assertiveness, shall I say, to what you want to do in career. Okay, yeah, there is going to be a lot of passion around this. At the moment, I actually feel like you've been very anxious or very envious. Maybe you like are envying a lot of people around you that have you know, a lot of gifts. You have a lot of like money going on, almost like you're envious of maybe how everyone else is like moving forwards in their life. And that's okay if you are, don't worry. Sometimes we all do it. We do it unconsciously, maybe just not even just envy or jealousy, but maybe more a bit of, I want something that is mine also. I completely understand that. But I feel like there is something new that you are crafting and that is going to be created. Some of you, I want to say, you could have been pregnant recently, or maybe you have kids. Some of you have lived already a lot of your life. You have Healer of the Ages here as well. So it's like you've been through a lot in life, not even just in career, but you know, generally. Again, you could have kids, but there is something here about you starting this business or starting something that is brand new. Even if you don't have any of those things, like you don't have kids, you haven't lived a very long life, I just feel like there is an energy of you birthing something new, but it's becoming this beautiful energy, angels. You know, I almost feel, especially with her crown, it's almost like you've been through a lot of pain. This kind of reminds me of roses. I actually don't think they are roses, but I'm getting a lot of like the thorns on the roses. It's almost like a lot of what you've been through has been very intense. It has been like keeping you trapped in cycles. But it's like the beauty of the passion of what you're creating is what's going to lead you to where you want to go. So I do feel like you are going through a death and rebirth at the moment, is what I'm being shown at the moment. I feel like you're going through huge cycles here in life. Some of you are in a relationship that is restricting as well. I do want to say that you are, again, you're leaving people behind that maybe you don't want to be. I feel like you have a very huge wish fulfillment that is going to come towards you in career. But a lot of you are having to really go above and beyond, you know. You're having to really break a lot of generational curses, maybe the restriction that you're in. I think that you're in a place at the moment where it's not that you're limited. You know, I feel like you are quite lucky, or maybe you've always had this luck where you fall into like your next path quite easily. Maybe not even easily, like it's definitely brought hardships in your journey, but career for you just feels like at the moment you're in a place where you don't want to be, but you are going to be able to achieve everything that you want regardless. The 10 of Cups is here as well. So, you know, again, this is long-term fulfillment and happiness. Some of you are going to have people to share a lot of your career opportunities with. It could start where you are learning your own worth here, or you are learning to really push yourself in the right direction. The move that you are going to make, angels, is really going to lead you into a lot of different things, not even just career, but you are going to have a relationship. This could be a marriage. So, you know, career is going to bring you a lot of opportunities. It's going to bring you a new cycle. Some of you, again, you're going to be in a new environment, new world. Okay, but I feel like the energy here is about letting go of your past. This is very much linked to your inner child. I feel like what you wanted to do in career, yeah, you are creative. Yes, you are creative, my loves. What you want to do in career is linked to your childhood, or it's linked to something surrounding like inner child, maybe past memories with people. There is something here about like something that you wanted to do. Maybe some of you even want to be a vet here, or you know, you're painting, like you're very much into artistry. You are creating this. Okay, your career opportunity is about you creating. You are starting from scratch with this, and I feel like it comes from a lot of your past, the pain that you've had to restrict, the relationships that you've been through. This is coming from you. It's almost like I see you like a rebirth as you. Yeah, I am hearing bath here at the moment. Okay, so there's something here about bath salts, maybe a bit of self-love energy here, but you are going to be working very hard in this new environment. You are also going to have a lot of tools. I think at the moment the universe is really saying that you need to reuse a lot of the tools around you to get where you need to be. You are really going to transform into the person that you want, the Empress. So you are going to be seen as somebody that people want to go to. Okay, it's almost like people are seeing your beauty, you're awesome. Of you, there is pregnancy in the future if you're a feminine, or there is this energy of just, again, creation. Like your feminine energy is really receiving, it's also really giving. I see a lot of people are going to want to be drawn to you. It's almost like I see you could be doing something in service. Now, you could be doing something spiritual. Maybe you're a spiritual teacher and you're going to help people. There is a lot of candles that are sticking out to me. So you could have maybe like a wax melt business, or you could be doing spell work with candles. You could just be healing people, igniting the light in others' pile too. But I see it's like the way that you're showing up in career moving forwards. People are really coming towards you for something, yeah? So again, I feel like you're going to be offering some kind of service here. If you're not directly helping people, then it could be a business, I feel. It could even be something creative. Like, it's almost like people are going to watch you, okay? People are going to watch you. They're going to want to see you in work, yeah? Some of you, this could even be like a new workplace where you are really honored for what you do. I feel like you're still in search of this at the moment. So the opportunities that are coming towards you, you are going to have so much financial abundance. You're going to have the money to be able to invest in yourself here. You're going to be able to like get the products that you need, or if you're like, again, searching for tools around you, you are going to have everything to your disposal. And you are going to have a lot of recognition for being you. Yeah, there is something new. Like, I even see some of you, I want to say, like, especially if you're a divine feminine, you're going to have like your own child line. You could be in childcare, like you're gonna have like a baby clothes for some of you, okay? People are really looking for you, but I feel like the energy here is about you searching for your light within. You're only going to get this if you are willing to take risks, if you're willing to be open, if you're willing to go in search of this, okay? Some of you really need to look within yourself. You are very much in your divine feminine energy. Even if you are a masculine, you are about creativity, the energy of creation. Again, a lot of womb energy, even if you're a masculine, you know, however you choose to identify. But it's almost like it's only going to work for you if you are being open. If you are doubting yourself, or you are constantly keeping yourself in a loop of depression, now that's obviously different, because everyone suffers with mental health and it's something that we have to heal and go through. If you don't do your healing though, it is going to result in you not receiving this. This only works when all like cards are on the table, when you are open to your natural gifts. Like, this is something that you were born with, yeah? This is a gift that is going to help others, it's going to help yourself. But it's like, again, you are the ones that are going to be open around this. When you are open, everyone is going to come towards you with this, yeah? When you are willing to be transparent with what you're doing in career, people are going to want to come towards you. It's about true connectivity of yourself here, okay? Even in environments where you don't feel uncomfortable, this is what's going to lead you to success, okay? So your overall advice here, King of Wands, some of you need to really slow down at the moment to reevaluate your gifts. Do not rush the process. You need to make a plan here. You need to be more receptive than anything. Some of you are learning to be a bit more compassionate, a bit more vulnerable here. I actually feel like the vulnerability is really going to help you. Some of you are going to have a lover that comes in as well, a counterpart, divine counterpart, somebody that you are going to meet that is going to be almost in the same field of work as you, and they're almost like your divine counterpart. They could even be your twin flame here. They do the same thing as you and they're going to help you push this. They could even be the one that invests in this opportunity, okay? I feel like you are going to meet someone here that is really going to help you. It's almost like I see like long lost sisters, like after a while. It's like the universe knows what it's doing. It's pushing the right people towards you, yeah? The truth is coming towards you in all circumstances. So your advice is to start small with your projects. If you are not in a place at the moment where you feel like you can't really grow, that's okay. Look, she's not exactly in a place where she can grow, but she's making do with what she's got. It's all about the balance though, yeah? Small steps is what's going to lead to this. This is going to be a lot of small growth, a lot of soul growth, and a lot of slow growth, okay, pole 2? I love you. I hope that was helpful. I will see you in the next one. Let's move on to pole 3. Okay, pole 3. There is something here about the color black for you, okay? I see a lot of transmutation of energy for you here. Let's just, okay. I see a lot of transmutation of energy here. I feel like you're letting go of some kind of validation here, pole 3. yeah, in career. There is something here linked to what other people think about what you're doing. This could be maybe family having disagreements. This could be maybe how you are perceiving your own journey. Are you proud of your journey, or, you know, are you limiting yourself in some way? I see a lot of you trying to hide a lot of what you're doing. Miracles. So again, this energy of like darkness. Some of you have really been in the energy of working through shadow work here. You are trying to overcome a mountain, or you're really trying to remain hopeful. I think a lot of you are really searching for some energy of freedom at the moment. You want to be free. You want to express yourself. Yeah, you want to be open. Some of you have quirks that are really good, or, you know, there's something here about you needing to acknowledge yourself, your own aesthetic. Some of you guys could be Libras here. There is something here about the doorway that is opening up for you. Yeah, look, going forwards. You are moving in the right direction when it comes to career. I feel like you need to believe in yourself more though. So I feel like the darkness or the restriction that you've been on in career, some of you have really like been working multiple jobs, or you've really had to stay focused on what it is you're doing, because I feel like, again, it could be people, it could be your environment, it could be just having, you know, a lot of things against you, I feel, in life that have really restricted you, but it's almost like you've remained hopeful regardless. You are going to be moving on a new direction. There is a new journey. You could be starting something new in career. This is a new venture for you. Some of you guys have just come out of a breakup that was very deceitful. And I feel like your spirit guides are saying slowness. Don't rush anything. Don't do things that don't feel right. Yeah, you're very big on energy, pole 3. I don't know if you know that or not, but you pick up on a lot of different deceit around you, a lot of different energies. Okay, financial constraint is actually going to come to an end. This come out in reverse. So I feel like at the moment, angels, you have been really struggling with money. Something here just feels like you have had to fall from your grace a little bit. Okay, I 100% understand that. It is not easy. I feel like the door has been, you know, it's not that the money hasn't been coming in. It's been coming in, but it's not enough, you know. It's not enough for you to invest in yourself. I feel like you've had to really humble yourself the last 3 weeks, I want to say, the last 3 months, 3 years. There has been a very humbling experience. You were very much like left with nothing here. Maybe you were kicked out of your family home, or you've been in an environment that, again, you're not proud of, or it's not, even though it's done its best for you, the environment, we are grateful no matter what. It hasn't been easy because of the people, or it hasn't been easy because you haven't had what you needed for in career. Maybe you guys have had a lot of changes. You've left a job and you've struggled to really get back in the flow with working again, with having good financial growth, with saving. Even some of you have really struggled with saving here, but I feel like there has been a patience for a reason. I do feel like things are really turning in your favor. This is the second time I've seen this card. Okay, Archangel Raphael is really coming in. So this is about heart chakra. This is about what matters to me in career. What is going to bring you a lot of new growth is believing in yourself. Okay, it's by thinking your magic. Look, daughter value, it's valuing yourself. Okay, it's your value with money. Some of you are really going to need to work through money wounds here. Okay, this is really going to be helpful for you. Some of you, I am hearing, you've had to resort to doing other things, maybe side hustles here as well. Or it's like this energy of like, I don't want to be this person, but I have to be this person. It's like, again, you've been made to feel like you are very much not the person who you want to become. It's like you've had to be in a very uncomfortable circumstance. Yeah, maybe you've had to save a bit extra. You've had to go looking for help, but you're not used to looking for help. Yeah, again, I just feel like your aesthetic has really just, look, justice in reverse. Your aesthetic, or the way that you want to show up, has really been dimmed. You know, and I just feel like if you usually wear a halo, the halo you've had to take off. You've had to put yourself in like manual work. You've had to do things just to survive, you know. It's not the aesthetic that you love. It's not the place where you want to be, you know. You've had to really fall from grace. But the beauty of this is you are finding your heart. I feel like a lot of you have had to really humble yourselves, my angels, to come into this energy of passion, to come into this energy of what your work means to you and who you want to become. I feel like a lot of you have been disconnected from your dreams, or you've been disconnected from the past, and that's not your fault, because people around you have maybe been deceitful, or you know, things have been stacked against you. But you had to go through this lesson for a reason. You're going to have a lot of expansion coming in here. What was the reason you had to go through this lesson in career? Yeah, Queen of Pentacles, to find your worth. You had to see your worth, my angels. Some of you had to go back to basics to really reevaluate why you want to choose this career path. Some of you want to do something which is different, or you know, it could be that you do something in the court of law or in service to others. I am hearing like a labourer. You do something, you could make something here. But the reason that you were doing it was maybe for money, or it was more for like, I want money, or I want success because I want to prove these people wrong. I want to do this. You know, the reasoning for why you were doing what you were doing, although it was fair and it was unjust, you know, it was fair because you went through that and you deserve to be free from that. You know, you deserve to have your hardships honored. It was almost like Spirit was saying you were doing it for other people and not for yourself, you know. I think that a lot of you have had to go through this restriction so you can learn what your career really means to you, because it's more than that for you, you know. Nobody has seen your hardships. Nobody has seen, you know, how you've had to save money, how you've had to scrape the bottom of the barrel. Like, people don't understand that. Maybe you've gone without eating, you know. This is deep. Like, some of you, past life poverty consciousness here. Not just poor within the mind, but some of you were, you know, going through poverty, or this energy of like restriction. But I feel like the universe is really showing you the energy of independence, of standing up for yourself. You could have even been in a relationship where you had to survive off another person here. But look, now you are ready to move forward in the right direction, because you know the meaning of money, you know the meaning of your life. You have this deeper connectivity to your journey. Even if you feel like, okay, well, I'm still not winning, the universe is showing you, but yeah, you are winning. You are, okay? But, you know, do you get what I'm trying to say? There is a deeper meaning to your life. Let's take a look. What opportunities are coming towards you? There is something here about connecting with cats. Now, cats are very intuitive. What is it that you want to do in career? Some of you want to teach others, or you want to do something where you are seen for your efforts. Yeah, the Moon card. Some of you work in actually money or finances. For others, you have your own financial projects that you want more investment in. You know, this could even be your talents here. But you definitely want to be seen as someone, I feel. With the Page of Wands, again, a lot of self-discovery here. I feel like the opportunities that you are going to have are to really have new ideas coming in, new projects that you're going to have funding for. The universe is going to give you a bit more money, I feel, or they're going to give you a bit more expansion. Some of you are going to travel for work here. Again, you have going forward, you have freedom. Yeah, you're going to meet people and help others, angels, with either your story and your hardships here. Okay, some of you with your talents. I'm hearing like a musician for some of you. There is this energy of like, you are going to be working alone, but it's going to be amazing because you're going to meet more people who value you. You are going to be really learning how to help others overcome what you've been through. Some of you, this could even be like helping the homeless. You are supposed to give, though. I want you to know that, okay? That's how you get a more abundance in your life, more flowing, is by giving. Understanding your gifts firstly, understanding why you're doing this in career. What is the main purpose? You know, what is your passion here? Finding your passion. But once you find this, you are going to be like literally pushed out. I see spirit saying like, go, 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 it's time. And this is where like you are almost going to be the angel in people's lives, okay? So you have a huge gift here, okay? And I'm looking at the influence of the Angels Tarot, okay? So it's like you have multiple gifts here, multiple creativity. You have different things that you can really do, but you are the one with all the tools, okay? So whatever direction that you choose to do this in, again, some of you are going to be like psychics, healers. You have this spiritual knowledge or this knowledge of self, you know? Some of you are helping the youth. I'm hearing like save more money. You have a gift here of showing others no matter what you're doing. So if it's creative, if it's singing, dancing, I get a huge energy around the arts, like natural born talents here. A talent that you maybe overlook yourself. Some of you like a speaker, I'm seeing. So what is your advice with this situation? Believe in yourself. I've been saying this. Let go of codependency. If you are codependent of another person, this could be like maybe a mother figure, or this could be somebody that you were with or dating. You do need to let this go. I do feel like your divine feminine energy, again, gender doesn't matter, but the left side of your body is all about your flow here. It's all about what you give. You are learning to really honor your natural talents and natural beauty, okay? You really radiate a lot of love, a lot of wealth. You're so helpful, so kind, and where life hasn't been kind to you, you are going to be kind to others in life. Yeah, and I do feel like this is really going to bring you into your power here. With the Seven of Pentacles, you are going to need to focus on a long-term plan. I do feel like things that you're doing right now could be in disharmony. Again, like your financial restriction is causing you a lot of short-term delays because you're looking for short-term answers and solutions. But I do want you to just take a second to understand your career path and where you are going. Some of you, it's going to take a lot of patience, it's going to take a lot of time, but again, I see this energy of you having a lot of wisdom here to share. You are going to have your own garden, your own tools. I do feel like your faith is going to be extraordinarily important. You are going to have people that come into your life who are against what you do. Again, this could be the environment or the people that you're in. People aren't going to really like what you do, but what you're doing is making a difference. You're not going to be stuck in the generational norms and patterns. You are overcoming that, okay? So my advice to you is to follow your dreams. Keep going forwards, literally fight for your place in life if you have to. Yeah, but what you're doing is leading, and this is your energy, this is your journey, this is your talent. Yeah, it may not have looked like what you thought it was, but you are here to show others. You have an extraordinary gift, pole 3, okay? I love you. I hope that was helpful. Please like and comment before you leave. Take care, my loves.